What's up, everybody? My name is Tzy Panchak, and you're watching the Afro Nation show. You already know.
Yo, what up? What it do? What's good? Your boy with Rantz. Welcome to the Blu Nation show. You know how we do, the best in the business. And I'm joined with the one and only Mr. 237 himself, my brother and my mom's favorite artist. I always have to say that. Tzy Panchak in the building.
Because you like waiting, yeah. I get the reason we don't, yeah. As long as I can put me down, oh. They want to take praises from God, oh. Go give them to man. But my God is not the man, oh.
Yo, thank you again. I think the last time we spoke was 3 years ago.
Yeah, I think so.
And you have been a very busy man since then. Very, very busy, but we'll get to that. Let's first of all talk about the release of your album, Love and War, because I think you released that after our interview.
Yeah, I did.
And that went well, the reception was good, the songs done well. How did you feel after the release of the album?
I think that's my first album. You know, for an artist, an album means a lot to you. So for my first album, you know, I was kind of nervous because I didn't want it to flop, and people would be like, you know, your album, you know.
Yeah, of course.
As the country is, so people love the album and we keep talking about it to date. So I think I feel okay. You know, okay, I did a great job.
No, of course. So I think that I counted, the album had 14 songs.
Yes.
And I know when artists are making albums, they can record like 30 songs.
Yeah.
Then they cut it down to 25.
Yes.
Then they cut it down to 20. Then they scratch their head for about 5 months to get it down to the number. So what made you pick 14 and how difficult was it, that selection process?
It was actually 21 songs in the album.
21?
Yeah, so we kind of sold the album to Boomplay, exclusive rights. So Boomplay, you know, wanted 14.
Oh, okay.
So I had to remove, I think, 7 songs from the album.
Okay.
So
How did you pick which 7 to? Because I know as an artist, every song you make you love, and every song is your baby.
Yeah.
So how do you choose which baby to disown?
It was a difficult decision though, but I had to work with the team, with the producers, and we decided, you know, which song we have to take off the album.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then even like down to the features as well. You had a lot of artists that I'm not particularly familiar with, and I'm sure the diaspora back home may not be familiar with. So how did you pick your feature artists?
For me, you know, working with other artists just has to, you know, we just have to click. I don't have any particular, you know, method of working. If I click with you sometimes, I may be here, like the last time, like a few days ago, Tenor was here, we just came down and make music. So that's how I work.
Okay.
I don't necessarily, but sometimes if I like an artist, I can just reach out to you, like, bro, let's make music.
So it's like an organic sort of
organic,
vibe thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Exactly.
cool. Well, no, I like that. And then the artwork as well. Was there any significance behind the artwork, or was it just that's the one you were feeling, so you went with that?
Yeah. I just went to do a photo shoot and just, you know, the first artwork I did, people didn't like it anymore, so I just did it quick.
Okay.
And quick stuff to fix.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
And then before you released the album, obviously you played it to your close team and you played it to your close friends and family. Was there any songs that you wasn't too sure about, but then when you saw the reaction of the people, you said, yeah, they're good?
I think it was actually Patient Dog.
Yeah.
You know, Patient Dog was a freestyle.
Okay.
So
Really?
Yeah. So the producer actually went to put the beat online, so I went to the studio. He actually wanted me to do a freestyle on the beat. So I went to the studio, I did a freestyle, everybody loved it.
Okay.
So I had to put it in an album.
Okay. You know when it's that good, a freestyle is that good, it goes into an album, it's a banger. Okay. So let's get to the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
We have to get to the elephant in the room because when I saw this, my mind was blown for so many reasons. One, I can't think of many other Cameroon artists who have done what you done.
Yeah.
And then two, knowing the exposure it'll bring for you and you being one of my favorite artists, I was super happy for you. The Rick Ross link up.
Yeah.
That was so bloody random. I was chilling in my room on my phone, just chilling, scrolling through. I was like, huh? Wait, what? What? Zoom, that, what? What happened? How did that even happen?
I don't know. I think I got a DM on Instagram
Yeah.
that they wanted me to do a self-made interview. Brad Billish is the CEO of Belaire.
Okay.
Say he wanted me to do the interview self-meet. So after the interview, he reached out to me on WhatsApp. Like, you know, really enjoyed the interview and he felt my story and I should ask him for anything if I want.
Yeah.
So I went and did this song. I was in Vegas. I did this song. I sent to him. I was like, you know, I did this song for Belaire. Probably we can, you know, push it back home and see how it does. It was super excited and was happy that I didn't come and ask him for something, but I did something.
Okay.
So we did the song and I sent it to him. So like a few months later, he called me and he was like, yo, what do you think we'll do the song now? I played the song to Ross and they liked it. He said Ross, I didn't first of all, he didn't
click, yeah.
They call him Ross. So I spoke to Ross, okay. Then, bam, he hit me. Rick Ross. He followed me on Instagram, he posted a picture, and I was like, I wanted to post it on Facebook first, like, yo, you know, I'm having to work with Rick, blah, blah, blah. I said, Cameroon's a bit like, So I didn't post it. He went ahead and followed me on Instagram, and, you know, he posted me, and people saw it, Cameroon started sharing it, so that's how we started working.
Yeah, because I saw it on the blogs first of all.
Yeah.
And then I think you guys did an Instagram live together, right?
Yeah, that's when I went to New York.
Okay.
I was in Canada, and you know, Kojo is a Ghanaian.
Okay.
He works at the Belaire head office. So he called me. He was like, "Yo, where are you?" I was like, "I'm in Canada. Can you make it to New York? Because Rose want to meet you." I said, "Really?" He said, "Yes." So I flew to New York. He came over. I was super nervous.
Really?
And the first time I laughed.
Was it one of them ones where you didn't know what to say? You was like,
yeah, I didn't know what to say, so I was kind of like stuck in my own area. So he came to me, he was like, so he was kind of super humble.
Yeah.
And you know, just free, and we just clicked, and that's it. We started talking, and you know, just vibing.
I was so honestly, I haven't been that happy to see a link up in my entire life. I was so happy to see a link up. Yeah. Now I know everybody is thinking this, so I'm going to do us all a favor and ask the question: are we expecting a song of you and Rick Ross in the future?
If you watched, we did an interview in New York, and he said, you know, if I wanted to do a song with any American artist, who would it be? I said him. So he said I can work with 2 American artists, and he's gonna make that happen. So we have a lot of 2024 that we're looking up to.
You heard it here first. You heard it here first. Affiliation Show exclusive. 2024. Tzy Panchak, Rick Ross, and 1 more American artist.
Yes.
That's crazy. That link was crazy. And obviously, when you was there, you guys did some content shoots. Now, that entire experience for you, once you came back to Cameroon, do you feel like it had any kind of impact on how you was received in the community, both in the music scene and also your fans?
Of course, it changed everything. You know, my mentality, how I carry myself is different.
Yeah.
You know, right now I take my time to work because, you know, working with Belaire, they take your time. They'll be like, okay, Tzy, so what are you gonna do? In Cameroon, yeah, we just wake up and if you want to shoot a video, next day, tomorrow we're done, next day we promote.
Get the videographer.
Yeah, it don't work like that. They have to inform the team, they have to take time to plan everything, they have time to communicate and stuff like that. So I learned that from them.
Okay.
And when we did the self-made challenge, I just wanted to, because I thought people were going to be like, oh, why are you guys taking time? But they wanted the challenge to reach everywhere, all of Africa. So it took time, they did the promo. I went to SA, South Africa, so my pictures and bottles and stuff. So they did a lot of work.
Yeah.
So I learned to be patient and walk, communicate a lot. So I'm a different artist from that meeting. So I came back different, I operate different.
And the self-made single, it had Vancy, Fido, Vivid, Cleo Gray, and Jay Cree. Now I heard the tune and I loved the tune.
Yeah.
Everybody did sick. Yourself and Cleo was probably my favorite verses. But again, you have this habit of working with artists that I may not necessarily be familiar with. Like, the second I hear them, I now want to just keep listening to all that stuff. I found Cleo Gray because of you. I mean, you put me on Cleo Gray. After a few tunes with him, I was like, cool, let me keep listening to this guy's stuff. Now again, with those features, was that also like a organic, this is how it's gonna go, or did you plan, okay, I want this kind of artist, I want that kind of artist, I want this in the song, I want... how did Self-Made come about?
Self-Made, it was kind of organic too, because then I already had intention. I was looking up to some young talents that I liked, that wanted to put a song, so I already had a feeling of working with them.
Okay.
Everybody I put on the song, I think they're talented. I wanted to, help push not only for me, but to push them, because I knew belaire was gonna expose the song a little bit, so they could benefit from it.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why I put them on the song.
Yeah.
Me, Vivid, we've been, Club Ray, Vivid, we've been pushing since like 2017, 2014, and then 2017. 2017, no. Oh, did I do nothing? Like 4 years ago.
I think it's 2017,
yeah. So I wanted some fresh artists too.
Okay.
That's why I put Creon, Rantz, and Fido.
Okay. So that's what I've always admired about you, that you're always looking to put on upcoming artists. And that's one thing that I know they appreciate. And as myself, who's a music lover and indulges in music, I appreciate too, because I like to see, especially I'm in the UK, so I'm not in Cameroon, so it's hard for me to know what the streets are saying or know what the streets are feeling if I ain't got people like you putting me on to the new cats. You know what I'm saying? And then obviously you had another single, Idea, which you released. I love the artwork of that, by the way. I want that bike if you still have it. How did that single come about, and what was the purpose of that single?
That single is just my life, I think past 2 years. I lost my dad, mom.
Yes.
So it's kind of like a terrible feeling.
No, of course. Condolences again.
I almost lost it, but pulled through. So I did just saying, as I know that I know fit die again, waiting my eye don't see, I know fit to explain. So
as I know that I know fit die again, waiting my eye don't see, I know fit to explain. I still breathe, trouble me down, but you don't kill me. La vie est difficile, mais on vit quand même.
So we now helps people, it helps people out of depression, because I was depressed and I used to put music, to get out of depression. So people text me on Facebook sometimes and be like, yo, I was going through this and this song helped me, Then I realized my problem in health. I may be going through these things, and God let these things happen to me so that others can heal from this.
No, for sure.
So A Day is a very, very emotional song for me.
And then your latest single, Jamais, featuring Inospi and Mix.
Trop parler, but I no get me time for ya. Suffer for keep pressing. If it no be my God, I swear. Moto man fi be minister. Dans la vie on ne sait jamais.
That video is lit. The song is lit. One thing I really loved about that song is that you guys all done the video together. It was all together.
Yeah.
It's always good to see artists that actually link up to the video in person. I feel like it gives a more authentic feel to the video than when you shoot in different parts and stuff. But the song itself, what inspired the song, and how did you, I mean, you and Inos are quite close. I've seen you guys, the blogs have shown a few times you guys have communicated.
Yeah.
But how did the idea for this song come about?
It was organic too. One of the producer called me, and it was his birthday, so he wanted me to come over to the studio. So I came over to the studio, we were popping some bottles of belaire.
Of course.
And he told me, he got this beat he wanted me to listen to. So he played the beat, I was just freestyling, and the hook came out. And then Means too came for the birthday in the studio, and he did the freestyle. I loved it. I was like, we'll do it. I was like, really? I said, yeah. So we went in, I did the verse. So it was initially me and Means on the song. Then I was on my way to Nigeria to go chill out a bit. Then I met one of my friends back. So he was talking, he said he came from Congo to see Singular. Then he was talking to Enos. I was like, Enos B. I said, yeah, I like his music, I like his vibe, the way he sings. He was like, really? So he told Enos, and that's how we linked up. I sent him a song, and Enos loved the song. He did the verse in France and sent it to me. Then, I went to Congo with Minx. We did the video. So it was a crazy trip. It was fun.
See, I'd ask what happened in Congo, but we all know you keep your mouth shut when you go to the countries. Now, one thing I noticed, so everyone knows me as an interviewer, knows me as a personality, is sometimes I like troublesome questions. And I tend to do my research to find troublesome questions. Now, I don't know how troublesome this question is, but one thing I noticed when I was going through your music, listening to music, I like to look at details. I like to look at, you know, the writers, the producers,
Yeah.
like the finer details that not every typical average person would look at.
Yeah.
And then I noticed something, and I noticed it again. Then I noticed it again.
What's that?
The distribution, or sorry, the label at which the last few songs have been released on have not been Blu Nation.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's the story behind that?
I think I was working with Blu Nation for like 8 years. I just felt like it was time where I could do my own thing, my own vision. Sometimes you have your vision, people have their own vision, and you kind of get entangled and you're getting old. So I felt like, you know, before I leave music for the stuff, if I'm still gonna do music, then I have to do it my way.
Okay. So you have full creative control.
Yes, over my thing and the timing to release, just the energy.
Yeah.
I think I was already too old to be, you know, I was too old to not like have to do me.
Okay.
I've been here for 8 years, so I think it was time for me to start doing stuff that I really want to do. I don't do what I don't want to do.
Okay.
You know, so that's why I decided to do my own, create my own label, Greatness Music, and to push my music. So, and I'll be helping to some young up and coming artists. Not necessarily signing them, but we can just, you know, push them.
Yeah, just give some
Because
direction.
Cameroon kind of like really difficult. So when I look at the young up and coming artists, I just feel like, oh, this is what I just have a feeling they're gonna go through a lot, and you know, I wish if I could do something, I could do. So that's the plan for 2024. Put a couple of young talented artists on the label, just telling them and giving them a platform to evolve.
Okay. Because I remember when we spoke in 2023, one of the questions I asked you at the time was about starting your own label and signing artists and stuff. So it's good to see that you're doing that in some capacity.
Yeah.
And of course, with that in mind, is there any up and coming artists that we should be looking out for in the scene?
Yeah, I have Vancy them pushing. You know, she's a very talented artist. I put her on Self-Made. People like her. She's performing well. People singing songs. So I think to 2024, we did a video already. We have some. We did a video already, so she'll be releasing a video very soon. I think 2024 will be a good year for her.
Okay.
And I have another artist that I don't want to sign, but I really love his music. His name is Rizzy. So we have a song together. Actually, I'm working on my EP right now. So I put him on the EP. It's very, very dope.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this year we're expecting an EP?
Yeah, God's People. The title of the EP is God's People.
Okay.
It's coming out, I think it's January ending.
Oh, that's soon. That's in like a week and a half.
Yeah.
You guys heard it. I'm guessing it's the first thing you said.
The first time I'm saying it.
Exclusive again. You guys heard it. Now you've given me work. Now I have to go and edit this and release it before you drop the EP. Now I have to go and edit and release quick before you drop the EP.
God's People.
Now, before I let you go, I want to say a massive congratulations on the Johen Residence. I saw when you launched it. Again, super ecstatically happy for you. I was here on New Year's Day with you, Tenor, Cleo Gray. Absolute vibe. The rooftop bar, like the everything, the design, the interior design of the place, the location, everything. Now, was it always a plan to have something like this, or did something happen and you're like, you know what? I need my own little thing.
Yeah, when I lost my parents, everything changed.
Okay.
I wanted to do legacy.
Yeah.
Some of the reasons why I'm doing me now.
Yeah.
You know, I just have to leave my legacy. And my parents, they wanted to own a company called Johen Enterprise.
Oh, okay.
So they didn't do that. So I had to do it for them. That's why it's titled is Johen Residence, Joseph and Henrietta.
Oh, wow.
So when I did that, it kind of like took some of the pain away.
Yeah.
You know,
that's
and my
amazing.
music to doing me, my dad always wanted that.
That's amazing.
So I think I'm doing me now.
That is amazing. That's honestly
Yeah,
amazing.
Vegas.
Again, congratulations, man. It's amazing. Amazing place. You've done
Thank
sick.
you.
The place is amazing. Great idea as well. Especially if you know Cameroon and you know the landscape of Cameroon and you know how to, the kind of businesses you can do and X, Y, and Z, property, apartments, things like that. Best way to go. Best way to go. When I get to Tzy's level or I have my own residency, but until then, I'll keep making you guys fun videos. Now, we have come to the end of the interview, but it has been a pleasure as always. Thank you so much, Tzy, from the bottom of my heart. And I'm excited to see what 2024 has for yourself, your label, Johen Residency, the artists you're putting on, so everything.
Thank you.
And of course, EP's out end of this month. Let me give you pressure too, so you can give me pressure. EP's out end of this month.
God's people.
End of this month, and then at some point this year, hopefully, fingers crossed, God willing, a tune of Rick Ross and another American artist.
Most definitely.
But until next time, I'll be your boy Rantz, with my boy Tzy.
Oh, one greatness. Thank you guys very much for having me. It's a pleasure. My brother at the time.
And we out. Peace.